let's import all of our other photos too. So I'm going to select the second one down, or 01 to 10, and I'm going to go command forward slash. Boom. There it is. Command forward slash. So they're all in there. It puts it in there. And I actually want this top one. I want this one to be on the very, very top. So I'm just going to drag it on the top. So what you see here is the stacking order of the photos. So this one is on the top, and all the other ones are below it. So because it's on top, that's the one you see. And each photo exists for the entire composition, all the way from 0 to 2 minutes in this case. Now you should see an eyeball column. The eyeball column allows you to see or not see that layer. So if I turn the eyeball off for this one, there it goes. Now I'm seeing this top one. There's that one, and so on. Right? So I'm just turning the eyeballs on and off to see each photo. You can also just click and drag down, and now they all turn on. Or the opposite way, click and drag down and they all turn off. Like that. So what we want to do is, let's transform this photo. So I'm going to select only that photo down here, and you can see that if I zoom away, which is comma, right, you can see that the actual photo is much bigger. It's taller than my composition, but I want it to fit in my composition better. So I can right click directly on the photo, right click on it and choose transform, and in this case I want to fit to comp height. So it takes the photo, shrinks it down, and it makes it fit exactly the height of this thing. So let's see if I can find another photo. So I'm going to turn these off, turn the bottom one on. Okay, so look at this one. So I turn them all off. I'm looking at the 10th one. You can see here that some of the photo is fitting over the edge of it, the outside edge. So I don't want to see this space at the top. So I actually want to fit it to the comp height on this one. So right click, transform, fit to comp height. So then it makes it bigger. Then I can actually just move it around if I want to, but I don't want to move it so that I see this edge. Now to move it, first of all, you should have this tool, this move tool. If you hold on your shift key, then while you click and drag, actually you have to drag first and then hold on your shift key. It constrains you to go right and left or perfectly up and down, but you can't go diagonally. Okay? So what happens is, if you don't hold down the shift key, you can actually move things diagonally or any direction. But with the shift key down after you start dragging, it constrains it to be horizontal or vertical. Okay? So I'm just going to adjust it like so. I don't want to see this logo up here. So I'm going to make it so the logo is not visible. All right. So let's turn on the next one. So turn on this top one. So there you go. It's too big. So I'm looking at number 9 here. If I right click and choose transform and there's fit to comp, then it's going to take it and stretch it one way or the other and make it fit into the composition. So here's a case where if you choose fit to comp, you're actually distorting the photo. Now I've squeezed it top to bottom and it doesn't look correct. So this is a bad choice. So instead, you should, in this case, choose transform fit to comp, in this case, height. So now it makes it fit top to bottom, and it's now in proportion. If you did it the opposite way, transform fit to comp width, then you're zoomed in quite a lot because you're not seeing the whole thing. All right, so let's do all the other ones. I'll put this to transform fit to comp height. Turn on the next one. That one is definitely the wrong size. So I'm going to select that layer, right click, transform. Let's try fit to comp. it's a little off. So I'm gonna go right click, transform, fit to comp width. No, transform, fit to comp height. Maybe that's okay. So I'm gonna keep going down the line from the bottom up, turn them all on. Right click, so you can see that image, it actually fits pretty well. So I don't need to transform that one at all. How about the next one? Select it. It's really, really big. So look, I'm going to zoom away. It's huge. So I need to transform that. Transform. Let's first try for transform fit to comp. And period key. I'm just looking at it. Is anything out of proportion? It looks okay. So that looks fine. So fit to comp works for that one. Let's turn on the next one. That one looks okay. Nothing's out of proportion and it fits okay. Turn on the next one. That one is definitely too small. So right click, transform, fit to comp. And let's take a look at that at 100%. So I'm going to go 100% and check to make sure that it isn't too pixelated. It's okay. I guess it'll survive. And keep going. Next one. That one looks okay. Next one. That one looks good. This one. That one's fine. And that one's fine. Alright, so right click, transform, fit to comp width, fit to comp width, comp height. Those would be useful. And here are the keyboard shortcuts if you ever want to remember those.